Hey, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Ryan Holtz Show podcast. Hey, listen. All right. Carney has managed to escape the confidence vote, which is very interesting because if you're looking at, some of these votes, I mean, minority government secured the vote in the House of Commons, 170 to 168, which I think is, okay. That being said, I think, it's showing that, he can win in a minority kind of type situation. However, here's what I think is the most, and just bear with me here because I want to make sure I got my screens properly here. But here's what I think this kind of says. When you look at the amount of spending, like the budget itself is ambitious, a projected deficit around $78.3 billion over 25-26 with large spending on infrastructure, defense, housing, productivity. One of the motivating factors the government argues Canada needs to reduce reliance on the U.S., responding to U.S. tariffs and global uncertainty. And the opposition reactions, official opposition, Conservative Party of Canada voted against, calling the budget a credit card budget, right? But talking points here is the budget's a big gamble, saying, hey, we got to spend now for long-term benefits, but you're going to go heavier into debt and deficit. And, I just don't think that is the way we want to go. I think that, when you're talking to the average Canadian right now, they're very concerned about their day-to-day living. I mean, cost of living, food, your basic essentials is not being met. You look at the infrastructure that's going on shore, you look at the laws in Canada, you look at all the crime, you look at the immigration policy. I mean, the country is not doing well. And this is not to say that it's, grass is greener. We just got back from the United States. Great things over there, but a lot of, problems over there too. But we're in Canada here, and I think that people really got to start thinking, hey, what are my basic needs getting met? How is my day-to-day life happening? And Carney's saying, hey, we need to, go into a deficit more. We need to spend more money for the long-term benefits. The reality, though, is that are we going to make it long-term? Look at the housing prices. We got interest rates. The average family right now, look at the food banks. The average, family right now is not doing well. And we need something of relief now. Look at the taxes that we're paying. Look at the capital gains tax and the tax you're paying on the gas, the food, and it's just insane to me. So, to trigger a federal election could be good, but, it goes down to the fact of, is Canada doing good right now? And can we hold off until we accrue more debt, which is almost like a credit card, and then say, well, long-term, it's going to benefit us. I personally think that Canada needs relief now. We need change now. We need to alleviate the pain now. When we look at people's bank accounts and Canadians and households, we need help now. So I want to know in the comments, what do you think? I wanted to hop on really quick here for a quick episode because I think where this is going is questionable. And again, look, we've had, 10, 11 years of the same government. I don't know that it's proved well. When you talk to the average Canadian, their spirit's down, their morals down, their bank accounts down, and that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, subscribe, do all that jazz. And what do you think Canada needs right now? What kind of government would you like to see? What are some of the policies you'd like to be put in? And what do you think of this massive budget? And what do you think about the deficit, the debt, all of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. And remember, curiosity should always be your mandate. Make sure you have the best day of your lives. And always, 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 always know that you are one of one. The ultimate power is to really double down on yourself, authenticity, and just push your limits. And we need you. Much love, everybody. Team Holtz.
We're so glad you enjoyed this episode of the Ryan Holtz Show podcast. Please don't forget to smash that 5-star review, as Team Holtz will love you for it. Also, say hi to Ryan anywhere on social media using the handle @RyanHoltz1. That's RyanHoltz, the number 1. And if you or your business is looking to expand your brand, book a brand jam with Ryan using the link in the show notes.